SiteLINK started with what we want to call the first generation of SiteLINK here. It was an installed software on a computer in the office called 3D Office. And what that did was let us take our CAD file, our visualization, our 3D model file, and connect our equipment to that file so I could actually see where my equipment was on the job site at any given time. I could also support that equipment from my office. So what I would do is, with machine control, the machine control requires that you have a surface model or a project file. Basically, the CAD file from your computer needs to be loaded on every machine. Through the life cycle of a project, rarely does that file ever stay the same. Changes come up, modifications have to be made to the file. So getting that file back out into the machines and keeping them running with that current information is pretty critical. So with SiteLINK, I was able to send those files directly from my desktop to those machines, wherever they may be. We saved an extraordinary amount of time and really mistakes by keeping everybody updated with the most current information as quickly as possible. One of the big projects that we used it on was, we had a large project in Austin, Texas. It was a 26-mile design-build project. As we're moving dirt, they're making changes. It's design-build. They're moving ramps, they're moving bridge headers, they're adding turn lanes, all the modifications that typically come on a project, except exponentially. So I was having modifications every single day. That job was 200 miles from my house, or from my office. So if I had to try to manage a fleet of, we had 28 machine control systems on that one project. If I had to manage that fleet, I would have had to move myself to Austin and phone myself twice probably to manage that project. Just from the file maintenance and the support. So what I was able to do is send those the files directly from my desktop. As these files and changes come in, I could get those out within, depending on how big the change was, 15 minutes to an hour, hour and a half, depending on what the change was. But I could make the modification and send it to everybody. But the other thing that I was able to do is support the operators. If an operator's got a problem with his GPS system, maybe he's stuck, doesn't know how to use something, maybe something's not working right, I don't have to get in my truck and drive out there. I could just go here, we've got this motor grader out here, but I could just select that machine and I can click and open up his screen, just like I'm sitting in the seat of the machine. Open up the machine, this is exactly what you see right now. So I'm not only just looking at this, this is a touchscreen computer here, otherwise I do it with my mouse, but I actually can go in here and I have complete control of that box. So I can go in here, I can change settings.
And he sees what you're doing.
He sees what I'm doing as I'm doing it, and if he wanted to push buttons, he could see it, he would do it, and I would see what he's doing. So I'm able to support him through here. There's certain features in the box here that we lock out, that we have the ability to lock out to keep the operators from potentially screwing up the settings. But I can get in those, access those advanced settings without having to go out to the machine. So there's a lot of support issues that I was able to resolve from 200 miles away before I have to call a support guy to go out there at whatever a support, maybe a dealer support, $100 an hour, whatever they might be. Save a lot of that time by solving more than 50% of the problems probably myself.